Emmanuel Macron's government is abusing Brexit to make thousands of expats pay £865, €1,000, for a French driving license. The bureaucratic nightmare comes as an unnecessary headache for thousands of pensioners living in the country, many of whom have been driving on its roads without issue for decades. Sadly, Mr. Macron and his Europhile government paid no heed to common sense and used Brexit as an excuse to throw the book at UK expats, who make a valuable contribution to the country's economy. One expat living in Paris has spoken about the logistical nightmare of securing a license, which includes a theory and practical all in French. Clee Colquitt, Politico's French politics reporter, wrote, France and the UK have yet to reach a deal on converting British licenses into French ones, ahead of a cut-off date at the end of this year. In 2022, British expats will no longer be able to drive with UK licenses in France. This won't affect tourists, but for Brits living in France it could be catastrophic. Many are living out their dreams of a French idyll and have settled in rural areas where public transport is limited. If no deal is found, they would theoretically have to take a driving test to get a license. Some British drivers in France have already lost their right to drive. British driving licenses are valid for 10 years, or just 3 for those aged 70 and over. And due to a surge in applications to exchange licenses ahead of Brexit, there is a backlog at processing centres in Paris and Nantes. Many drivers have not yet received their new licenses. She goes on to talk about a friend called Kate, an expat mother of 2 who needs her car to go shopping and run errands. Kate, whose second name was not given, currently drives on a British license and will give up unless a deal is reached between the UK and France. Ms. Colquitt added, when I ask her whether she would be willing to retake her driving test if needed, she chuckles. There's absolutely no way I'm taking it again, she says. They can sort it out. I'm not paying €1,000. On top of the financial burden, the French language 40-question multiple choice theory test will befuddle even the most integrated expats, she wrote. She concluded, so the prospect of thousands of British expats, including many pensioners, retaking their driving test to get a new license would be a disaster of some proportions. Also, the pandemic means there are extra delays in booking driving tests, but raising the faint hope of a solution, Ms. Colquitt revealed that a British official has quietly suggested to her that a deal may be struck in the coming weeks.